The sun, moon, sky, all the things that you see, they make idols out of that. Just like Islam. Y'all know about Islam? You know about Islam? A little bit? So Islam used to be, you know what a polytheist is? Somebody that believes in many gods. So Islam used to be a polytheistic religion, meaning they had gods for every single day of the week. And the top god was a god named Hubal. Guess what his symbol was? The crescent moon. Hubal's symbol was the crescent moon. What's the Islamic symbol today? The crescent moon.
Wake them up!
You got something? Read that.
Jeremiah 31, verse 35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day.
So God gives the sun for a light by day, right? The other nations see the sun and make a god out of it. But who created the sun? The Most High. So when the brother asks, what about these other nations that have gods like Krishna, like Buddha? God said those are nothing but idols. Buddha came about because people wanted to feel a certain type of way and wanted to maximize morality. So they created a god named Buddha. Krishna comes from India, where they created the caste system, where when you're born, you're in this certain caste. So if you were born on the bottom, that's the caste that your people will always be. Your family will always be there. With Krishna and things like that, that's where that comes from. But guess what that is? An idol.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? I was just talking about Islam. They actually worship the moon. That's Allah. They say Allah is God, but Allah actually comes from Hubal.
Bring it out.
Hubal was the top god back when Islam was a polytheistic religion, like Greek mythology. Right? Zeus is the god of the storm. Hera is the god of the whatever, the animals and stuff. That's what Islam was. Guess what those are idols. The idol can't live, it can't breathe, it can't cast judgment on you. When you're out of order, the idol has no laws for you to keep in order to get back. The other nations don't really actually have gods.
That's right.
They have idols.
Right.
There's one God. The God of who? The Israelites.
That's right.
How do we know? What did we just read? The book of what? You on point. Did you know that? Did you remember that? Oh, praises, Q. Make it show. We just read the book of Deuteronomy, right? When was that written? In the time of Egypt, when black people ruled it. Because right now, Egypt comes from the Ottoman Empire when they conquered Egypt. Right? Y'all with me? It's a little history. They conquered Egypt, now you got nothing but white people and Arabs. They call it Turkish. They mixed together, now Turks live over there. Before that, you had Hamites, which are black people. Anybody got the Zondervan? Let me show you, because how much do you subscribe to Egypt? You believe in Egyptology? I see the ankh. Where you get that from? Trying to get a better understanding? Give me ham. So you know what I noticed? When we weren't taught we're the Israelites as a people, right? Right? You never heard that. Have you ever heard that proven to you? You say, oh, it might have been the Israelites, but now it's confirmed. You're an Israelite. Darrell, you're an Israelite, right? 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 Now I want to get to that prayer thing. I got to get to it. You got to stay for you so you can hear it. So you can pray to the Most High and actually get your prayers heard. Q, you with us? Oh, praise. So you're an Israelite, right? One thing I noticed that brothers do when they go and research the history, you might find certain things. Our people, we want to subscribe to something because in slavery, all of that was taken from us. So we really don't have an identity. Like, remember I was asking what nation you are? You say black. You know what white people do when they hear you call yourself black? They laugh at you. They laugh. You know who you are. That's what they do. You go to a store, you say, I'm black. You think it's a prideful thing. The white man's laughing at you because he knows that's nothing but a label.
That's right.
Now, if you said, I'm an Israelite, now he like. Now when you look at him, he gives you that stupid white people smile. I'm going to get to you. So, I'm going to get to that. But I'm just saying, that's what our people, because we lack identity, we subscribe to things that sound good. So Egyptology, our people are not Egyptian.
That's right.
We just dealt with that. We were in slavery in Egypt.
That's right.
How do we know? Because the people that was brought out of Egypt was told the things that we read. They would go into slavery on slave ships.
Right.
That their sons and daughters would be taken from them and they would have no might.
Right.
That the stranger would get above them very high and they would come down very low. We heard those things, right? That's how we know we're different than the Egyptians. So what is that thing on your neck? Let's deal with that. Let's get Ham. Read that.
This is a Zondervan.
You gotta go, sis? Oh, you see his neck? Show it to the people. It's okay, bro. It's an unk. That's called an unk. U-N-K-H, I think. I don't know how to spell it. Unk. I say it wrong. Ankh. Ankh. I say it right. A-N-K-H. Thank you. Read that.
This is a Zondervan. Compact Bible Dictionary. Ham.
So Ham. Now we're dealing with the people. So we're the what? Israelites, right? Now we're dealing with the nation of Ham. Read.
The youngest son of Noah.
Now Ham is not pork. It's actual people. Come on. Ham. The youngest what?
Son of Noah. Born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Because remember, there was people on the earth already in Noah's time. Y'all know anything about the Bible? Darrell, you know anything about the Bible? A little bit? I'm sorry, my phone keeps going off. Huh? So a little bit. It's okay. We'll explain it. So Ham was the son of Noah. Noah was the only one that lived when the Most High God flooded the earth. Right? Remember when he took 7 animals into the ship? Not 2. Clean and unclean. No. He took 7 animals of different kinds into the ship. Right? I mean 7 of each animal. No, it was not 2. It was 7. It was 2 unclean animals. That just shows to show you that's more brainwash that the white man has done to you to destroy the book that's yours.
Right.
It's all messed up. That's why we trying to fix it. You see what I'm saying? So Ham is the son of Noah. Now, because the earth was flooded, right? You with us? Because the earth was flooded, Noah's line is the only line that lived after the flood. Right? He had 3 sons: Shem, Ham, and Japheth. We come from Shem.
That's right.
Out of Shem's line, you get Abraham, Isaac, Jacob,
That's right.
us.
That's right.
Out of Japheth's line, you get the East Indians and more people. Out of Ham's line, this is what we're reading about. This is where Egyptology comes from. Read.
Born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
You heard that? One of 8 persons, because they had their wives with them. You see what I'm saying? And Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, their wives. It's 8 people. Read.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
You heard that? Did it go over your head?
The dark races, not the Negroes?
That's questionable. Look, the brother thinking now. What does that mean? Let's read it one more time.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Progenitor means the patriarch of a line, right? Like the top, you have, like I'll explain it like this. Jacob had 12 sons. He's the progenitor of the Israelites. You understand? So now, Ham had sons. He's the progenitor of his line. The dark races, not the Negro. What does that mean? It means we do not come from Ham.
That's right.
We are not Ethiopian.
Right.
We are not, what's another one?
Lydian.
Huh? Libyan. We are not Sudanese.
Right. Somalian.
We're not Somalian. So you say Egyptian? We're not Egyptian. We're not the modern, because the Egyptians at the time that Moses was speaking are the modern day Watusi and Sudanese clans. If you ever see a picture of them, they're super tall. Manu, you know who Manu Bol is? The basketball player?
No.
That's an Egyptian. That's a modern day Egyptian. That's not us. He look way different than you. You see what I'm saying? So Egypt is not the people that we come from. He said the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negro. You see that? Read on.
He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians.
What?
The Egyptians.
I just said that's the modern day Watusi and Sudanese tribes, right? Read.
Ethiopians.
You heard that? Ethiopians. Come on.
Libyans. And the Canaanites.
And the Canaanites, who that's a whole line of people. A whole lot of people were Canaanites. You understand? So we are not Egyptians. But a lot of times our people, in order to find identity, we go online, we search up who are we, what are we. Some brothers say, I'm an Asiatic black man. That's that 5%er doctrine. Some brothers say I'm a Nubian. They it's like creating Wakanda. It's not a place or a people, but they say I'm Nubian in order to identify with something, because we know we lost our heritage. We don't know who we are. You ask 20 different black people, even I ask all 5 of y'all what your nationality is, all y'all gonna say something different. If there was 20, you would hear 5 different answers. You see what I'm saying? We don't know who we are, so we subscribe to things like Egyptology. We wear ankhs not knowing what it really comes from. Give me Habakkuk 2:18. Read.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
So an ankh is a graven image. Somebody created it for a purpose. Read.
That the maker thereof have graven it.
So now here's my question. Daryl. Okay, where does the ankh come from? Egypt. What did the Egyptians believe that the ankh did? It was a power source, life source. Very good. Very good. Eternal life through who? Ra. Not eternal life through the Most High God that destroyed Egypt.
Right.
Through Ra. Is Ra a god? No. It's very good, Q. Ra is an idol. Ra is an idol. You see what I'm saying? So, we all know each other? No. Oh, okay, I'll praise it. So Ra is an idol, right? Read on.
What profiteth the graven image?
So now you're wearing a graven image on your neck, because somebody made it, they engraved it to look like an ankh. Read.
That the maker thereof have graven it. That the molten image.
Molten it because they use fire to make it a certain way. They use heat. Read.
And a teacher of lies.
Of what?
Of lies.
No, of truth.
A teacher of lies.
No, of eternal life.
And a teacher of lies.
The ankh is a teacher of lies. Because I'm telling you right now, this is what happens. When you wear the ankh, you're saying that, I'll say it like this. So you're saying that the top part is a woman's vagina, the bottom part is a penis. I'm telling you, this is where it comes from. A womb, whatever. So vagina, womb, whatever. So the top part is vagina, the womb. The bottom part is a male's penis, and they say that's where the life comes from. But they're saying it comes from Ra. That's what they're saying. It's a teacher of lies, because Ra is nothing but the sun. And the sun can't heal you, it can't teach you, it can't rebuke you when you do wrong, because the sun is nothing but a creation made by a creator. You see what I'm saying? So what should you do with that idol that's on your neck? You should take it off.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.